Good morning, good afternoon, good night to all the brothers and sisters of this beautiful planet. I'm V.I.V.E, and I'm making another video for the channel. Aging Causa exists with awareness, exists with rightness, exists with correctness, exists with consciousness in order to be healthy, happy, uh, in harmony with love, and completely amazed for this existence. And it sounds like a cliche, and it's very common in most of the religions and in most of the philosophical currents and in most of the people that tells you the most important thing, the most important power, the most important energy to exist in this state I propose is love. And they are correct. But I cannot teach about love. I cannot tell you what love is if you don't do a previous step to love, and it's called gratefulness. Gratefulness is the step to feel love. And there is a previous step, because before being grateful for life, for existence itself, you have to forgive. And that's what I want to talk about this video today. In our language here in the highlands, in the language called Runechimi, the language of the people, of the humans, and in this very old culture, forgiveness means pampa chai. Pampa means flat, plateau. It's when you are preparing the lands that you are going to use to grow next time in the next seeding time. It's not just about clean absolutely everything, all the weeds, all the dry things from the last season, everything you don't need it anymore, clean. And it's also make the land completely flat. And also it means bury things that you don't need anymore in your time. So if you take this one to the philosophy, to the metaphysical level, forgiveness is about prepare the lands to put the seeds that we call gratefulness, and these seeds are going to grow in a very beautiful product that we call love. So let's first talk about the first thing. Let's start from the beginning. And this beginning is forgiveness. What does it mean, forgiveness? For me, and for my culture, forgiveness means something that you give to you as a present. Nothing wrong to give forgiveness to others. It is okay. But the most important step, and what really works, and the most important thing, what really counts, it's forgive yourself. Forgive myself. I forgive myself because I was born in this particular place, in this particular family, in this particular environment. Because, believe it or not, I even choose to be born in these particular conditions. And everything I consider bad, everything I consider negative, everything that happened in my life so far, I chose them. And doesn't matter how bad it looks like, and it was very bad for many of us, because it was as part of the deal, abuse, or maybe nobody take care about us in the way we expected to have care, or maybe it goes all the way to a very huge abuse or abandonness or whatever. Even in the worst case scenario, we chose to be there, our soul chose to be there, and even in the worst case scenario, we need that lessons to be better, because they make us stronger, more empathic, they make us wiser, they make us better in general terms. They make us everything you can imagine. So that's why I forgive myself. I forgive myself because decisions I took consciously or unconsciously, because the partner I chose, partner for making a living together in a romantic way, in an erotic way, partners I chose for business, partners I chose as family members, as friends, and maybe they cheat on us, maybe they lied, maybe they didn't give what we expect from them. but I forgive myself for choosing them. I forgive myself because my father, because my mother, because my friends, because the people who love me told me, don't do that, and I did it. And I forgive myself because I didn't hear, because I wasn't conscious enough, because my awareness in that particular moment was not ready to choose something else different. This is the key. I forgive myself because my choices, because I choose myself, conscious, unconscious, correctly, incorrectly, doesn't matter. I chose them, it's my responsibility, and I forgive myself because everything I have done so far to the day of yesterday, to 1 minute ago, all my decisions, all chosen things, all my choices, all what I've done to 1 minute ago, I forgive myself. I don't want to travel in time to do things in a different way, because I don't want to put in my mind the concept that if I would done something different in the past, my life would be different. No. If I would take a machine time and bring you that there to that particular moment, you would choose exactly what you chose, because that's what you had to choose, and because that was your awareness and your consciousness level, and that was okay what you did, and doesn't matter anymore because it does not exist anymore except in your mind. So I forgive myself for every mistake I've done. And I am so grateful for these things, doesn't matter how bad they were. I am so grateful because those experiences make me better, stronger, make me more cautious, make me to understand I could do things in different ways, make me a better human being, more consciousness and more aware. So thank you very much for all these negative things that happen in my life. And if I'm happy for those things, if I'm grateful for those things, I'm grateful for the beautiful things, for the positive things that happen in my life as well, because that complement and make me what I am. I forgive myself. If you forgive yourself, naturally, you don't even have to forgive the rest. Because naturally, once you take consciousness that you are what you are because the things that happen in your life, and those things should happen, had to happen, and I accept completely them, and I embrace them, and I'm grateful for them, so I'm ready to live with complete gratefulness. This is what I want to share with you. So I invite you to do one exercise every night before you go to bed, before you sleep. Turn off TV, social media, don't read a book. Finish all these activities first. Then, when you go to bed, the time you are dressing off, when you are taking your clothes out, imagine, just imagine, make this a game, a mental game, that every piece of cloth that you are taking off from you, it's as well at the same time the things that you've done wrong, that you consider you've done wrong in your life. I didn't do this today, I had to do it, I forgive myself. And you put it in the basket. You are taking another cloth and you say, I forgive myself because I shouldn't answer in this way to my husband, to my wife, to my children, to my neighbor. I was driving and somebody just come in front of me and I speak, and I shouldn't do that because that was something that goes against me. I forgive myself for everything you consider negative along this day. And if you get used to do this every single time, this is something that works in the psychomagic world, and this is something that you start to forgive in yourself, little things at the beginning. Then when you get used to that things, when you are going to bed and you close your eyes, also you start saying, I forgive myself because I shouldn't do that in that way. And I'm going to be better for the next time because I'm learning and because I'm growing. And I'm so happy for the things, and I forgive myself for what I done yesterday, the way I spoke to that person, the way I answered to this particular thing that happened in my own universe, because this, because that, I forgive myself, I forgive myself, I forgive myself. When you are taking a shower in the morning, I forgive myself. I'm letting things go. I'm forgiving myself little by little. Little things at the beginning, bigger things at the end. And you learn to live in the state of forgiveness. I forgive myself. Go with that thing and let's keep growing in awareness. Let's keep growing in consciousness. Let's start doing things in the best possible way. Be the best, the best version you can be every single day. But first, forgive yourself.